In today's video, we'll be taking a look at Marvel's newest and most exciting news. Stick around to find out what it is. Here's everything about Marvel reveals first gay Spider-Man. The first openly homosexual Spider-Man is one of the many new spider heroes that Edge of Spider-Verse introduces to the Spider-Verse. The narrative by writers Steve Fox and Kei Zama in Edge of Spider-Verse number 5 from October reveals the history of this Spider-Man. With Edge of Spider-Verse, author Dan Slott rejoins the Spider-Man series he oversaw on Amazing Spider-Man for 10 years. In Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, the end of the miniseries that precedes the end of the Spider-Verse, the protagonist known as Webweaver will appear alongside Hunter Spider, Kraven the Hunter, and a new spider penned by director Phil Lord, Spider-Verse Movies. Marvel revealed information about Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, which includes web history. Weaver's He is an Avenger Janet Van Dyne's clothes designer. Webweaver also makes an appearance on a different cover created by the author, and his outfit was created by artist Chris Anka. Spider-Woman, Star-Lord, and other Marvel characters have had outfits created by Anka in the past. A sample page shows how Webweaver shoves Peter Parker aside to prevent him from being bitten by a radioactive spider, learning about his spider abilities, locating a new place to live, and creating his new outfit. Hunter Spider, a Kraven the Hunter variation with spider abilities, is introduced in further Edge of Spider-Verse tales. Dan Slott collaborates with J.M. DeMatteis and Bob McLeod, two authors who are well-versed in Kraven's works and have contributed to some of his most well-known works, such as Kraven's Last Hunt. Last but not least, Phil Lord and David Lopez collaborate on a story with Silly Spider. While Silly Spider's appearance is being withheld, Lopez has created a spoiler variant cover for the character. If you're liking our content so far, make sure to give our videos a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Edge of Spider-Verse immediately follows Spider-Man number 1 by Dan Slott and Mark Bagley. Returning to bring the Spider-Verse to a close are the villains Morlun and Shathra. There will be many twists and turns as Spider-Man and his pals battle to save the Spider-Verse. In a narrative by Steve Fox and Kei Zama, Webweaver, a not-so-mild-mannered fashion designer at Van Dyne, acquires spider abilities and demonstrates to us a totally different sort of Spider Slayer. See him walk the catwalk in front of his fellow spiders on a different cover created by the brilliant artist Chris Anka, who created Web Gorgeous Weaver's appearance. Think about a scenario in which Sergei Kravinoff has spider powers. The hardest-hitting spider yet, Hunter Spider, is introduced in a gripping story by Dan Slott, J.M. DeMatteis, and Bob McLeod. See his terrifying illustration by renowned artist Mark Bagley with a unique alternative cover. The Spider-Verse movies, directed by Phil Lord, collaborates with artist David Lopez to create a brand new spider that must be seen to be believed. Silly Spider, a unique new Marvel character who will also be featured on classified spoiler variant cover by Lopez, won't be introduced to fans until the issue is sold. As Comic Book News reports, Fox wrote in a since-deleted June tweet, "Something I realized immediately when conceiving Webweaver is that he can't and shouldn't represent all gay men. No single character can. His fearless femme identity is central to who he is, but it's not the story," which you can experience for yourself in September. Queerty notes that Spider-Man has had a particularly strong gay fandom, stating Spider-Man has had a chokehold on the gay community for decades, even before heartthrob actors started to bring the hero to the big screen. The lithe, lycra-clad lad with nothing but quippy one-liners and a cool $3 in his bank account has been a queer crowd favorite. According to the website, Tom Holland suggested that Spider-Man could be homosexual. Of course. Marissa Tomei wanted her Aunt May to have a girlfriend instead of Jon Favreau's Harold Happy Hogan, and Andrew Garfield wanted Michael B. Jordan to play his MJ. Queerty also recounts the occasion when Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland came together as the three Spider-Men filming Spider-Man No Way Home, and supposedly couldn't help but compare bulges. With Marvel's announcements, all of us can agree that a lot of dreams have come true. However, one specific person very close to the Spider-Man universe had actually predicted this before, and that was none other than Tom Holland. Now, we don't know if that was him being himself giving away confidential information, but he was definitely on board for a gay Spider-Man. In an undercover GQ interview, the actor who portrayed everyone's favorite web-slinger reacted to a fan's tweet asking, "Didn't Tom Holland say he wanted Spider-Man to be gay?" The question, Tom explained, was, "Do you believe there should be a homosexual Spider-Man?" He was making reference to a June interview he gave to The Times. At the time, Tom stated, "I can't talk about the future of the character because honestly I don't know and it's out of my hands. But I do know a lot about the future of Marvel, and they're going to be representing lots of different people in the next few years." He went on to say, "The world isn't as simple as a straight white guy. It doesn't end there, and these films need to represent more than one type of person." In his GQ interview, Tom elaborated, saying, "I think a gay Spider-Man would be a very progressive way to kind of create a new character. So yeah, I don't see why not. I think there should be one day, and I hope that I get to share the screen with that person." Well, this brings our video to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.